Hey nerds, how we doing? How you been? Another week of Hasbro Transformers 40th anniversary live stream eventage, and another relatively uneventful week. I guess they went through the Star Seekers, is that what they're called? Star Seekers? But I covered them in the last one. The only really new thing they showed us was Target Prime, which I'll show this one picture and then I'm kind of done with that. That's not for me. Fortuitously, it was a big week for all things Anthropomorphic Warrior. So, straight off the top, super excited for this return.
Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Head Shark!
That's right, Street Sharks. They bite, they fight, they stand for everything right. Street Sharks. It had to happen, right? I guess they were testing the waters with those sort of 3 unproduced concept art ones they put out. Now they're back. Back again. Sharks are back. Tell a friend. Like, oh, I really cannot convey how enthused I am about new Street Sharks. Watch this jack the aftermarket price up on original Street Sharks through the roof, as if they weren't high enough already. But we've got stock photos for, I guess, what's wave 1. Like, I think it's a 3-figure wave because I imagine they're relatively expensive to produce. They're still going to have the real feel shark skin, which is awesome. They're still going to bite. Each one has an action feature. It seems like they've got, you know, Rips has got his punch, Jab's got his head buddy business, and they're articulated. How exciting is that? How much is that like the thing that was always holding your Street Sharks back? So on top of that, there was also that little video doodah, that stop motion one, which lets us see that we're also getting Streaks, Slamu, and Dr. Paranoid, who looks like under his armor, I think he's got a bit of ab rock going on. Oh, I really hope that this does well and that heralds, you know, more. Like, you know, Moby Lick, give me some Manta action. Give me some Slobster. Reptile. All of it. Killamari. Second Suit Paranoid. Shoot and pull Rips, any of them. All of them. Give them to me. And you know what? Do a Clamando as well in that style. Please. Thank you. They are a must-have. They also like, the vintage packaging, the shark cage, which they know people love, so they've led into it more by making it an all-the-way round modular build, a big shark fence thing. Love it. Love this. Mattel must have just been like, what else can we dust off in the original style and give it some articulation, update it. Who started this trend? I love this trend. I think, was it Marvel Legends with their like retro packaging wave, and then everyone was like, well, it doesn't have to be a straight re-release. Let's do some like, you know, Motu Origins and do just those old figures and then update them. Speaking of updated, guess who else is getting the update treatment?
Gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology.
So they're going for the original figures with updated articulation. It does look like from that one sort of only photo that we've been able to peep so far that they've given them extra skin texture, which kind of makes them look a little bit like Toxie. I'm not 100% sold on that idea yet, but the concept in general, yes please, right? I think we're all there on that one. I also love that it looks like they're each coming with a little piece of roof diorama. God, I'm a sucker for a diorama or a playset. All about it. But that's not all we're getting from our heroes in the half shell. There's also been a leaked picture of a set of figures based off that original drawing that Eastman and Lara did back in the day. You know, where like Mikey has the nunchuck strapped to his forearm and stuff, where they look like real turtley. The pre-concept, previous turtles, which I will also buy. Because can one have too many turtles? No. But that's not all on the turtle front, because we also got to have a little sneaky peeky at some more Tales of the Mutant Mayhem sort of figure stuff. So finally, we can put to rest, we got to see Ray Fillet. Ray Fillet! He looks great. Super stoked that he's finally coming out. Looks like he might come out with the baby wave, maybe? It'll be interesting to see how quickly that wave gets snafu'd up. How hungry are people for a baby Bebop and Rocksteady? My money's probably on Very, but we'll see. And then, the modular play doesn't stop with Motu Origins because Turtles has dusted off that concept again to give us some mix and match mutation-y figures, which initially I'd been like, I don't need those in my life. They're kind of cool, but I can be happy with the Turtles we've got. Then I saw that there was those, 3 robots, Metalhead and 2 other weird looking ones, maybe like a Footbot, and then some kind of big robot that looks like there's an angry little kid cranking it up inside. Who knows what that's about? So I was like, I'll just get those 3, leave the Turtles. But then we saw them in packet, some packaging pics, and it seems like Metalhead at least is going to be a baff across that whole wave. So guess I'm getting all of them. Not having Metalhead, right? You got me, Playmates. You got me. That's pretty much it. Unfortunately, Transformers was a bit of a bust, but at least this week we got to see some other awesome things. Street Sharks just... Oh my god, I cannot wait for those. I showed my wife the picture and she was like, yeah, okay, alright, I understand that you're obviously going to get all of those. God, she's good. And then, the other ones, the mix and match. Modular robots, man. How am I going to not? I will say, it is a shame that so far, 2 out of the 4 of the 40th anniversary livestream events have been a tad underwhelming. You even felt it at the end with the lads being like, yeah, I don't know, I guess like next week we've got United Legacy Wave 2. I guess they're all spoiled and out there at this point. So I feel for them on that front, because they're trying to do something cool, but just, early retail releases, spoilers, YouTubers who buy stolen factory samples. You know who you are. It's hard for them to stay on top of it, especially when it's something that clearly they've hit these dates for a reason, for the 40th anniversary. So stuff's getting out there quicker before they have a chance to even reveal it. So I feel for them on that front, but it doesn't make it any less underwhelming to watch. I do think if they wanted to make it a little bit more exciting, the parts of the live stream that worked for me was when Mark was talking about the engineering and stuff and how they change the sculpts and the paintwork and stuff. So if they are going to be revealing figures that are already revealed and some people have already managed to buy, even legitimate purchases, I think they should make these events more of a behind the scenes thing and, show us how they went about retooling them. Go through more of the design process, show us some more concept sketches and stuff, and make it a behind the wizard's curtain event more than a straight product reveal event if you're unable to deliver on that. Because then it's still worth tuning in and there's something to be seen there that you can't see anywhere else. What do we reckon? Right? Underwhelmed by Transformers showings? I mean, the figures are sick, the events are meh, but the toys are cool. How are we feeling about Street Sharks and new Turtles offerings? They're playing with some pretty cool stuff there, I think. And then, I really want to talk to people about Street Sharks. Let's talk Street Sharks. Anyway, hit me up in the comments below. We'll talk about whatever nerdy stuff you want to talk about. That's how we do. Let's get nerdy with it. I'll see you on the next one.